During his speech to the NRA this past weekend, Donald Trump had a weird moment where people on the internet couldn't decide if he was freezing or glitching. But either way, the former president froze and didn't speak for 35 straight seconds. And of course, if you were paying attention to the news over the weekend, this was one of the big stories. Everybody was talking about Trump freezing. But apparently Trump himself ignored the story until the wee hours of the morning on Monday. That's when Donald Trump got on Truth Social and insisted that he did not freeze. Oh, no. It is Biden who freezes. But the reason that he stopped talking, of course, was because there was a wobbly podium and you can't speak when the podium is wobbly, I guess. Either way, here's what Trump put on Truth Social. My speech in Dallas this weekend at the NRA's endorsement of President Donald J. Trump was attended by a record crowd of very enthusiastic patriots. The Biden campaign, however, put out a fake story that I froze for 30 seconds going into the musical interlude section, which, when in actuality, the 30 to 60 second period of silence is standard in every one of my speeches where we use the music. Check out any of my speeches. The reason they came up with this disinformation is that Biden freezes all the time. He can't put two sentences together and can rarely find his way off the stage without help. Donald Trump doesn't freeze. It is a made-up Biden campaign story put out in a dying newspaper that I never heard of, and every reporter knows it, including the large group that was there. As far as the podium, I actually stopped it from falling due to good reflexes and strength, two elements which Joe Biden does not possess. Check out the clip. Crooked Joe is a completely incompetent and corrupt person when it comes to putting out a fake story like this. So, there you go. Donald Trump doesn't freeze, so says Donald Trump, oddly once again referring to himself in the third person. It is actually Biden who freezes. Even though, again, like that's not happened. There's no video clips of that. Donald, you pulled a real Mitch McConnell this past weekend, and I never thought I'd get to use that statement, pulling a Mitch McConnell. Yet here we are in American politics today. Something must be in the water that Republicans are drinking that just causes them to randomly... Yeah, see, not normal, right? You probably thought like, hey, wait a minute, what happened? No, that's what these people are doing. They're old. They're feeble. They're not able to get their brain working in sync with their mouth, and so there is a little bit of lag every now and then, and that must be what happened with Donald Trump. But he can't ever admit that he was wrong. He can't ever admit that he made a mistake. Even when he confuses one person for another, he comes back later and swears, no, that was totally intentional. I meant to call Nikki Haley Nancy Pelosi because, they're basically the same person. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't know what he's doing. He shifts the blame. Like first it's, Biden put out this fake story. And of course there's a wobbly podium, which I caught. Like the whole thing was falling down, but my cat-like reflexes were like, chow, got it. What? Like, this is just a crazy person. The Republicans have put a crazy person at the top of their ticket. And we're just supposed to be like, okay, well, those are our choices. This is nuts. And at this point, anybody who buys into Donald Trump's stupidity, they might be crazy too. Hey everybody, I don't know if you've noticed this, but we are closing in on a pretty major milestone here at Fair and Balanced as we approach 500,000 subscribers. But we're not there yet, and we definitely need your support. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel, and don't forget, like and comment on the videos and share them as widely as possible.